To be taking care of the wound, it's painful for them, and you don't want them to feel that pain. They have to live with that every day. It's really hard.
I'm 24 years old. I'm from Mexico and I have EB. My family learned about EB when I was 2 weeks old.
At the beginning, when he was first born, nobody knew at that hospital what he had.
It wasn't easy to my parents because it's something new.
Personally, I can't imagine how my parents went through that, to see a newborn baby with a lot of wounds and crying and not knowing what it is. At the hospital, they told us that there was a doctor that liked rare diseases and that maybe he could say that what kind of disease he had. So the doctor said that it was EB. And a month after that, they went to Miami and started connecting with doctors that knew about the EB.
The same doctor, he learned about EB and he helped us a lot to go with us to the conference, and he learned in the conference about EB. My experience living with EB was not too easy, but I like to be positive and I like to do sports. I like to play music, to be like normal. I have treatments with body cream. When I was little, my mother helped me to put body cream in my skin, wash my wounds, and bandage all my body. And later in my university,
You had to learn to do it
learn
yourself.
myself.
So he had to wake up way earlier to get all the decorations in his body and on the wounds, so he could go to the school clean and feeling well.
Yeah, and wake up like an hour and a half earlier. In Mexico, too many people also know about EB.
When we were younger, there was a kid I remember that, "Don't touch me, I will get the disease." So that was the things that was hard for us.
Too many people ask me if I was a born victim about
And you
it.
like to teach them, or tell them about your condition.
Yeah, I try to educate about EB and I tell them my skin is so fragile. Any move, aggressive move, my skin break. I had complications with EB and I had surgeries in my esophagus and my hands, and I had a amputation in my feet.
He had the amputation of the leg because of the cancer that he had on his foot, and it was because of a wound that it wasn't closing. It was like 4 years old of the wound when the doctors decided to cut. When he had cancer, it's hard because you don't want to see him suffer anything. And when he had the radios on his foot and it was an open wound, and I remember him screaming, like it was very painful for him. Later, when he got the amputation, it was also hard for me to see him without his leg. But seeing him very positive about it, he was feeling free of pain in that moment. And seeing him now with the prosthetic and walking around and traveling more, I think it's the best.
I became a patient advocate of EB to help other people with EB to live easily.
He wants to help more people to know more about the disease, so they don't have to go through some things that was hard for him, to be with ignorant people that doesn't know about it. If he meets someone that has the recent diagnosis, he would like to tell them that they have to take care of the wounds and try to get the best doctors, but always try to be positive and maybe try to live a healthy and a normal life.
I want more people to know about EB because I want people like me to have a better life.